Hi, good morning, and thank you for attending our school choice lottery today. I'd like to welcome you to our school choice lottery and let you know that the following schools, if you have submitted an application for either of these school grades and/or combinations, will not be participating in today's lottery. The following schools have agreed to accept all on-time applicants as well as all students who applied during the window of November 1st through January 10th. Again, on the screen, you will see the following schools to where if you have applied for any of these school grades and/or combinations at these particular schools, your students have been accepted through our school choice lottery. What that means is that these following schools do not require a lottery because the schools have agreed to accept all on-time applicants for the specified grade levels and school grade combinations. So again, I would like to welcome you to this morning's school choice lottery. I would like to thank you for your patience as we have properly maneuvered through this pandemic, as well as the inclement weather climates that we've had to endure the last few days. So we thank you for your patience, but most importantly, we thank you for your interest in Fort Wayne Community Schools. It's important to know that Fort Wayne Community Schools operates 50 schools in total. Of those schools, we offer 7 magnet schools, including 2 Montessori schools, a new tech middle school, as well as 3 fine arts schools, 1 math and science school, and 1 communication school. We are also pleased to announce that we are offering a virtual option through our Fort Wayne Virtual Academy. We get lots of questions as to if students can attend school in a virtual format. We have opened that up, and we do have it through our Fort Wayne Virtual School Academy. We will allow participants to apply during this window in order for students to be placed during the next school year, that being the 22-23 school year. So the biggest questions in which we are asked is, why do we do a school choice lottery? So oftentimes, because our schools are so marvelous, we have a high demand. That being said, if we have more interested parents for their students to attend our schools and we do not have the capacity, we have to do a school choice lottery. So the lottery is based upon this availability at these particular schools. So we offer from pre-K all the way through grade 12. So this morning we will start in no particular order with the following schools to where we do not have the capacity to accept all students. Therefore, we're required to do a lottery. However, before we get to that, we will then display again the following schools that have agreed to accept all on-time applicants that have applied during the window of November 1st through January 10th. These particular schools and grade combinations will not require a lottery draw today. Therefore, you do not have to attend today's lottery drawing. We would love for you to stay. However, if you would like to discontinue watching, you may, as your student has been accepted. So what does that mean before you log off? You will be able to log on to the My FWCS parent portal and accept your student's lottery award. It's important to note that this matter is time sensitive and will need to be done by March 11th of 22. Again, you will need to accept and/or decline your student's lottery award prior to March 11th, 2022. Failure to respond by the deadline will result in your student's lottery award being forfeited to the next student on the school choice waiting list. It's also very important to note through today's process, if your student is not selected and you desire to submit a new application for a different school choice, you may do so. However, you will void your previous application at your school. So it's very important to remain patient. Some schools are able to accept students at the onset of the lottery process, and other schools will accept students at the latter part of the year, whether it be before spring break or closer to the summer. So if you're in a good waiting list position, we just ask that you be patient, because if you do a new lottery application for a different school choice, then your student's application will be voided for your previous school. All right, so we're gonna get started this morning. Our first school that we have is going to be Northside High School, grade 9. We will be spinning a wheel. It's important to note that each lottery has 3 different draw lists. Those draw lists are computer generated. So today we hold the lottery in order to determine which draw list that we will be using for the selection of the students. So we have a wheel that has 6 spots that say draw list 1, 6 spots that say draw list 2, and 6 spots that say draw list 3. On the draw list, each student appears on draw list 1, 2, and 3. However, they're scrambled and are in different randomization orders on each draw list. So this is the reasoning in which we spin the wheel to determine which draw list we will use today. So again, we will be starting with Northside, grade 9. So for Northside, grade 9, again, that's Northside traditional, grade 9, we're going to be utilizing draw list number 2. Again, that's Northside traditional, grade 9, utilizing draw list number 2. The next school, well, same school, I apologize, is going to be Northside, grade 10. Again, that's going to be Northside traditional, grade 10. Northside traditional, grade 10, is going to be utilizing draw list number 2. Again, that's Northside traditional, grade 10, is going to be utilizing draw list number 2. Next, we have Northside, grade 11. Northside traditional, grade 11. Northside traditional, grade 11, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, Northside traditional, grade 11, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we're going to have Northside traditional, grade 12. Again, we're going to have Northside traditional, grade 12. Northside traditional, grade 12, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Again, Northside traditional, grade 12, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Next up, we have Snyder, traditional, grade 9. Again, Snyder, traditional, grade 9. Snyder traditional, grade 9, will be utilizing draw list number 1. Again, that's Snyder, grade 9, traditional, will be utilizing draw list number 1. Next up, we have Snyder, grade 10. Snyder traditional, grade 10. Snyder traditional, grade 10, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, Snyder traditional, grade 10, will be utilizing draw list number 3. So I'd like to explain the lottery process again. If and when a school and grade has more applications in which we have space available, then we create these lottery draw lists. We have 3 lottery draw lists for each school and grade combination. The lottery draw lists are computer generated and they have a randomization of order. Each student appears on draw list 1, 2, and 3. However, a student may be number 5 on draw list number 1, number 10 on draw list number 2, and maybe student may be a number 100 on draw list number 3. But there's no particular order. Again, it's computer generated and it's a randomization. So each draw list contains every student that applied during the window of November 1st through January 10th. Next, we have Snyder traditional, grade 11. Again, we are spinning for Snyder Traditional, grade 11. So Snyder Traditional, grade 11, we'll be utilizing draw list number 1. Again, that's Snyder Traditional, grade 11, we'll be utilizing draw list number 1. Next up, we have Snyder Traditional, grade 12. Snyder Traditional, grade 12. Snyder Traditional, grade 12, we'll be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Snyder Traditional, grade 12, we'll be utilizing draw list number 3. So you folks who have turned in, maybe were not here at the beginning of our presentation today, we have several schools that have agreed to accept all on-time applicants for these particular schools and or grade combinations. If, as a parent, you submitted an application from November the 1st through January 10th as an on-time lottery applicant, your student was accepted to the following schools and or grade combinations. Throughout today's presentation, we will oftentimes refer to that list so you have an opportunity to see if your student has been accepted. If your student has been accepted, whether it be through the schools that we've mentioned on the monitor, but also your draw list was selected for your particular student, you will need to go to the My FWCS parent portal and accept your student's lottery award. Failure to do so will result in your student's lottery award being forfeited and awarded to the next student on the school choice waiting list. There is a deadline of March 11th, 2022. Please be sure to write that on your calendar, again, because if you do not solidify your commitment by March 11th of 2022, your lottery award will be forfeited to the next student on the lottery waiting list. It's also important to know prior to your acceptance, you will be required to upload a student birth certificate as well as the parent ID in order for us to confirm that you are the parent and or guardian of the student, but also that we have the student's birth certificate for our accuracy. Next, we will move on to Snyder Bio. Snyder Bio, grade 9. Again, we're on Snyder Bio, grade 9. So Snyder Bio, grade 9, we'll be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Snyder Bio, grade 9, we'll be utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Snyder Bio, grade 10. Snyder Bio, grade 10. So Snyder Bio, grade 10, we'll be utilizing draw list number 1. Again, that's Snyder Bio, grade 10, we'll be utilizing draw list number 1. Our next school, or same school rather, is Snyder Bio, grade 11. We have Snyder Bio, grade 11. And when I say bio, I mean the biomedical program at Snyder High School. So Snyder Bio, grade 11, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, Snyder Bio, grade 11, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Our next school is going to be Southside High School. We'll be doing Southside High School, traditional, grade 11. Again, that's Southside High School, traditional, grade 11. So Southside High School, traditional, grade 11, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Again, Southside High School, traditional, grade 11, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Next, we have Southside High School, grade 12. That's Southside High School, traditional, grade 12. Southside High School, traditional, grade 12, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Southside High School, traditional, grade 12, will be utilizing draw list number 2. I'd like to take a moment to again reiterate why we do today's lottery process. and that is if and when we have a school and or grade combination where we had more applications than we have space available, then we have to have a school choice lottery draw, which is what we are doing today. We have 3 different draw lists for every school and grade combination. Each student is on each draw list. It is a computer-generated randomization of order to where the student appears on each draw list. However, a student may be number 1 on draw list number 1, number 10 on draw list number 2, and then maybe number 30 on draw list number 3. The computer generates those lists, and that is the reason in which we do the lottery draw today, in order to determine which draw list we will use in order to determine the applicants that have been accepted. Students who are not accepted will remain on the school choice waiting list. They will remain on the waiting list up until the first day of the beginning of the 2022-23 school year. Students who are accepted today will have up until March 11th of 2022 to accept or decline their student's lottery award. Failure to do so will require the lottery application to be forfeited and awarded to the next student on the school choice waiting list. Our next school that we have is Black Hawk Grade 6. Black Hawk Grade 6. So, one second while we get our wheel up and running. I would like to notate some things about Fort Wayne Community Schools that may be of interest to you. We offer 50 schools in total. We have 2 early learning centers, that being Bunch and Whitney Young. We have 30 elementary schools, 1 intermediate school, 10 middle schools, 5 high schools, a career and technology center, 1 alternative program, and we're also pleased to share that we have a virtual option with our Fort Wayne Virtual Academy, grades K through 12. Today's lottery will include all applicants that applied during the on-time window of November the 1st through January 10th. If your applicant applied during that window of opportunity, you will be included in today's lottery draw. However, if you submitted a late lottery application, and we are still accepting late lottery applications, after the January 10th deadline, your student is not included in today's drawing and will be added to the waiting list in the order in which received behind all of our on-time lottery applicants. It's also important to know that our pre-K students, we do charge a tuition payment for students that reside outside of FWCS boundaries. Late lottery applications, like I said earlier, are still being accepted and will not be included in today's lottery. However, will be added to the school choice waiting list in the order in which it is received. So we'll go back now to Black Hawk Grade 6 and spin the wheel. So Black Hawk Grade 6 will be utilizing draw list number 1. Again, that's Black Hawk Grade 6 utilizing draw list number 1. Next, we will have Black Hawk Grade 7. Again, we are on Black Hawk Grade 7. Black Hawk Grade 7 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Black Hawk Grade 7 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Tolles Intermediate Montessori, Grade 1. Again, Tolles Intermediate Montessori, Grade 1. Tolles Grade 1 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Tolles Intermediate Montessori, utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Tolles Intermediate Grade 2. Tolles Intermediate Grade 2. Tolles Intermediate Grade 2 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Tolles Intermediate Montessori, utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Tolles Intermediate Grade 3. Tolles Intermediate Grade 3. Toll's Intermediate, grade 3, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Is that 2? 2, okay. Toll's Intermediate Montessori, grade 3, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Toll's Intermediate, grade 4. Again, this is Toll's Intermediate, grade 4. Toll's Intermediate, grade 4, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Toll's Intermediate Montessori, grade 4, utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Toll's Intermediate, grade 5. Toll's Intermediate Montessori, grade 5, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Again, that's Toll's Intermediate Montessori, grade 5, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Next, we have Toll's New Tech, grade 6. Again, that's Toll's New Tech, grade 6, and that school will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, Toll's New Tech, grade 6, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Toll's New Tech, grade 7. Again, we have Toll's New Tech, grade 7. Toll's New Tech, grade 7, will be utilizing draw list number 1. Again, Toll's New Tech, grade 7, will be utilizing draw list number 1. Next, we have Toll's New Tech, grade 8. Again, Toll's New Tech, grade 8. Toll's New Tech, grade 8, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Toll's New Tech, grade 3, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Before we move on to our next school and grade combination, I'd like to speak to the following schools that have agreed to accept all the on-time applicants that submitted a lottery application starting on November the 1st and ending on January 10th. Those were our on-time lottery applicants. These particular schools have agreed to accept all on-time applicants that applied during the window of November the 1st and January 10th. The reason for today's lottery process is because if and when a school and grade has more applications than we have space available, we are required to do what's called a lottery draw. Each draw consists of 3 lottery draw lists that have students in a computer-generated randomized order. Each student appears on draw list 1, 2, and 3. However, each student is randomly placed on each draw list. Unfortunately, we were not able to tell you which order your student is on each draw list prior to today. I know that's one of the things that we oftentimes see. Parents would like to know their student's order on those draw lists. We just don't have the capability to provide you with that information prior to today. However, the results will be posted by tomorrow, and you will be able to log onto your My FWCS Parent Portal account, which is where you completed your original lottery application. You want to be sure to use that same email address that you used at the onset to complete the application for today's lottery draw. You will have until March the 11th to accept or decline your student's lottery award. Failure to accept or decline your student's lottery award by March the 11th will result in your student's lottery award being forfeited and given to the next student on the school choice waiting list. It's important to know that some schools were eager and took a lot of students prior to today for the lottery process. However, we ask that you please be patient and let the waiting list work itself prior to submitting a new lottery application, as a new lottery application will void your previous application. Any new applications that are received will go to the bottom of the school choice waiting list, behind all of our on-time lottery applicants. So next we have Lane Middle School, grade 6. Lane Middle School, grade 6, will be utilizing draw list number 1. Again, Lane Middle School, grade 6, will be utilizing draw list number 1. Next, we have Lane, grade 7. Lane, grade 7. Lane, grade 7, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, Lane, grade 7, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Lane, grade 8. Lane, grade 8, will be utilizing draw list number 1. Is that 1? 1. Lane, grade 8, will be utilizing draw list number 1. The split screen is kind of, the splits, I like the
live stream.
I got you. Thank you. Sorry. Memorial Park, grade 6. Memorial Park, grade 6. Memorial Park is one of our magnet schools that specializes in the fine arts program, and it offers grades 6 through 8. So Memorial Park, grade 6, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, Memorial Park, grade 6, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Weiser Park. Weiser Park is one of our magnet schools, magnet elementary schools, and they actually feed into Memorial Park. So we're going to start with Weiser Park, grade 1. Again, Weiser Park, grade 1. We'll be utilizing draw list number 2. Weiser Park, grade 1, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Next, we have Weiser Park, grade 2. Weiser Park, grade 2. So Weiser Park, grade 2, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Weiser Park, grade 2, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Next is Weiser Park, grade 3. Weiser Park, grade 3, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Again, Weiser Park, grade 3, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Next, we have Weiser Park, grade 4. Weiser Park, grade 4. Weiser Park, grade 4, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Again, Weiser Park, grade 4, will be utilizing draw list number 2. Last, for Memorial Park, we have Weiser Park, grade 5. Weiser Park, grade 5. Weiser Park, grade 5, will be using draw list number 3. Again, that's Weiser Park, grade 5, utilizing draw list number 3. Before we move on to our bunch pre-K, I'd like for you to see the schools that have agreed to accept all of the on-time applicants that apply between November the 1st and January 10th. Please be aware that the following school and grades listed do not require lottery drawing today because the school has agreed to accept all on-time applicants for the specified grade levels, or there is only one student on the school's waiting list. First, we have Bunch Kindergarten. Bunch Kindergarten. Bunch Kindergarten will be will be utilizing draw list number 2. Bunch Kindergarten will be utilizing draw list number 2. Next, we have Bunch P3. Bunch P3. Bunch P3 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Bunch P3 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Bunch P4. Bunch P4. Bunch P4 we'll be utilizing draw list number 1. Again, that's bunch P4, which is the 4-year-old program for preschool. We'll be utilizing draw list number 1. Next, we have Kroninger Kindergarten. Kroninger is also one of our elementary magnet schools that specializes in communications. So Kroninger Kindergarten will be using draw list number 3. Again, that's Kroninger Kindergarten utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Kroninger Grade 1. Kroninger Grade 1 will be utilizing draw list number 2. Again, that's Kroninger Grade 1 will be utilizing draw list number 2. Next, we have Kroninger Grade 2. Kroninger Grade 2 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Kroninger Grade 2 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Next is Kroninger Grade 4. Kroninger Grade 4 will be utilizing draw list number 2. Again, that's Kroninger Grade 4 utilizing draw list number 2. Next, we have Kroninger Grade 5. Kroninger Grade 5 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Kroninger Grade 5 will be using draw list number 3. Kroninger Grade 3. I apologize, we accidentally forgot that one. So we'll be doing Kroninger Grade 3. Kroninger Grade 3 will be utilizing draw list number 1. Kroninger Grade 3 will be utilizing draw list number 1. Our next school will be Wayne High School. Wayne High School Traditional Grade 11. Wayne High School Traditional Grade 11. Wayne High School Traditional Grade 11 will be using draw list number 3. Again, that's Wayne High School Traditional Grade 11 using draw list number 3. Next, we have Wayne High School Traditional Grade 12. Wayne High School Traditional Grade 12. Wayne High School Traditional Grade 11 will be using draw list number 1. Again, that's Wayne High School Traditional Grade 12 will be utilizing draw list number 1. Before I move on to Wayne New Tech Grade 9, I'd like to speak to the reason why I say traditional with regards to the high schools. So each of our high schools have a traditional program, but they also offer a program of study. So Wayne High School has the New Tech program as well as the Early College Business program. Snyder High School offers the Biomed program. Northrop High School offers the Engineering program. Southside High School offers the IB program, and Northside High School offers the Global Studies. So we will move on to Wayne New Tech Grade 9. Wayne New Tech Grade 9 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Wayne New Tech Grade 9 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Wayne New Tech Grade 11. Again, this is Wayne New Tech Grade 11. So Wayne New Tech Grade 11 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Wayne New Tech Grade 11 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Wayne New Tech Grade 12. Again, that's Wayne New Tech Grade 12. Wayne New Tech grade 12 will be utilizing draw list number 1. Again, that's Wayne New Tech grade 12 will be using draw list number 1. Next up, we have Holland Kindergarten. Holland Kindergarten. Holland Kindergarten will be using draw list number 1. Holland Kindergarten, draw list number 1. Next, we have Indian Village grade 3. Indian Village grade 3. Indian Village grade 3 will be using draw list number 3. Again, that's Indian Village grade 3 will be using draw list number 3. Next, we have Irwin Elementary, which is a magnet school that specializes in math and science. We will start with Irwin first grade. Irwin first grade will be utilizing draw list number 2. Again, that's Irwin first grade utilizing draw list number 2. Next, we have Irwin grade 2. Irwin grade 2. Irwin grade 2 will be using draw list number 3. Again, that's Irwin grade 2 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Irwin grade 3. Irwin grade 3 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Irwin grade 3 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Irwin grade 4. Irwin grade 4 will be using draw list number 3. Again, that's Irwin grade 4 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Irwin grade 5. Irwin grade 5 will be utilizing draw list number 1. Again, that's Irwin grade 5 will be utilizing draw list number 1. Before we transition to our next school, I would like to explain that the following schools have agreed to accept all schools and our grades listed. They did not require lottery drawing today because the school has agreed to accept all on-time applicants for the specified grade levels, or there's only one student on that school's draw list. Please be advised that if your student was accepted during today's lottery, that you will need to log on to the My FWCS parent portal and accept your student's lottery award prior to March 11th, 2022. Failure to respond and accept or decline your student's lottery award by the mentioned deadline will result in your student's lottery award being forfeited and awarded to the next student on the school choice waiting list. Lottery results will be available on the My FWCS parent portal only. You will log into the My FWCS parent portal utilizing the email account in which you originally used to create your student's lottery application. Please note that these applications can be found online only. You will receive correspondence, whether it be via email and/or text, letting you know that when the results are available. Results are scheduled to be available tomorrow, February the 9th. It's important to note that the reason why we do a lottery draw today is because if and when we have any schools and or grade combinations to where we have more applications than we have space available, then it requires a lottery draw. Each draw list is randomized in order and is computer generated. Each student appears on draw list 1, 2, and 3. Student is also on each draw list in different orders on each draw list. So that is the reasoning and why we do what we do today. And that's why we have our school choice lottery. At the latter part of today's presentation, I will go over some very important keynotes that you need to know, but also reaffirm the deadline of acceptance and/or denial by March 11th, 2022. Next up, we have Northrop Traditional Grade 9. Again, that's Northrop Traditional Grade 9. Northrop Traditional Grade 9 will be utilizing draw list number 2. Again, that's Northrop Traditional Grade 9 utilizing draw list number 2. Next up, we have Northrop Traditional Grade 12. Northrop Traditional Grade 12. Northrop Traditional Grade 12 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Northrop Traditional Grade 12 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Northrop Traditional Grade 11. Northrop Traditional Grade 11. Northrop Traditional Grade 11 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Northrop Traditional Grade 11 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have Northrop Engineering Grade 11. Again, that's Northrop Engineering Grade 11. Northrop Engineering Grade 11 will be utilizing draw list number 1. Again, that's Northrop Engineering Grade 11 will be utilizing draw list number 1. Next, we have Northrop Engineering Grade 12. Northrop Engineering Grade 12. Northrop Engineering Grade 12 will be utilizing draw list number 1. Again, that's Northrop Program of Study Engineering Grade 12 draw list number 1. Next, we have Whitney Young Kindergarten. Whitney Young is another one of our magnet schools that specializes in fine arts. It offers pre-K 4 and kindergarten. And for kindergarten, we will be utilizing draw list number 1. Again, that's Whitney Young Kindergarten, draw list number 1. Next, we have Whitney Young P4. Whitney Young Preschool, age 4, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Whitney Young Preschool Program, age 4, utilizing draw list number 3. Next, we have our Fort Wayne Virtual Academy. Fort Wayne Virtual Academy, Grade 7. Virtual Academy, Grade 7, will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Fort Wayne Virtual Academy, Grade 7, will be utilizing draw list number 3. We have Virtual Academy Grade 9. Again, that's Virtual Academy Grade 9. Virtual Academy Grade 9 will be using draw list number 1. Virtual Academy Grade 9 will be utilizing draw list number 1. Next, we have Virtual Academy Grade 10. Again, that's Fort Wayne Virtual Academy Grade 10. Fort Wayne Virtual Academy Grade 10 will be utilizing draw list number 2. Again, that's Fort Wayne Virtual Academy Grade 10 will be utilizing draw list number 1. Next, we have virtual draw list number 2. I apologize. Fort Wayne Virtual Academy Grade 10 will be utilizing draw list number 2. Next, we have Virtual Academy Grade 12. Virtual Academy Grade 12. Virtual Academy Grade 12 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Again, that's Virtual Academy Grade 12 will be utilizing draw list number 3. Last but not least, we have Lincoln Elementary School. Lincoln Elementary School, Grade 3. Lincoln Elementary, Grade 3 will be utilizing draw list number 2. Lincoln Elementary School, grade 3, will be utilizing draw list number 2. I'm going to recite some things of importance so that our technology team here can ensure that we've covered all school and grade combinations that needed a lottery draw for today. All right, so a couple things. Today's lottery drawing included all lottery applicants that applied during the window of opportunity from November 1st through January 10th. January 10th was our on-time lottery application deadline. All lottery placements that were awarded today will be for the 22-23 school year. A lottery application is necessary if and when a family decides to attend a school outside of their assigned attendance area school. Students applying through the lottery will be placed again on a space availability. Students are encouraged to accept their spots prior to the deadline of March the 11th, 2022. Families should be aware that transportation may not be provided if you have selected a school choice outside of your assigned attendance area schools. It's important to note that all families, both new and current, can complete an on-time lottery application. Students can fortunately only be placed on one school choice list. Therefore, if you do a new lottery application for a different school choice, your previous lottery application will be voided and your student can be placed on the new school choice at the bottom of that school's waiting list. Any late applications from this point will be added to the bottom of the school choice waiting list in the order in which it was received behind any on-time lottery applicants. It's important to note that pre-K at Whitney Young and Bunch requires a tuition if you reside outside of FWCS boundaries. We do offer payment plans for those who may need it. Late lottery applications are being accepted, so if you have friends or family who would still like to participate in our lottery, they can complete a late lottery application and be added to our school choice waiting list. We do offer early kindergarten testing, and that will be done through the Family and Community Engagement Center. The deadline for early kindergarten testing is going to be June 17th of 2022. The reasoning in which why we do our lottery process is if we have a school and or grade combination to where we have more applicants than we have space available. The computer generates 3 separate lists, and at today's event, we selected which draw lists that we would be utilizing in order to determine which students are accepted and which students will be added to the school choice waiting list. Lottery results will be available tomorrow, Wednesday, February 9th. You will receive a text and or email letting you know when those results have been posted to the My FWCS parent portal. It's important to note that you will need to use the same email address that you used upon the creation of your original lottery application in order to access your results. Results will be found online only. Again, results will be found online only. So please be sure that you log into your online account in order to access the results from today's lottery draw. If you take a minute to look at your screen, I'd like to show you the following schools that did not participate in today's lottery draw, as those particular schools have agreed to accept all on-time applicants for that particular grade and or school combination. So I'd like to reiterate to parents, you will need to go on to the My FWCS parent portal using your student's email that you originally created your application for in order to accept or decline your student's lottery award. You will need to do this, again, by March the 11th of 22. Failure to do this by the March 11th deadline will result in your student's lottery award being forfeited to the next student on the school choice waiting list. Parents, when you go in to accept your student's lottery reward, you will be required to upload a copy of your ID as well as a copy of your student's birth certificate. It needs to be the government-issued student birth certificate. As far as waitlist, if you submitted a late lottery application, those results will be posted. However, it will not be tomorrow. We will have those results in the very near future. And again, any late applicants will go in the order in which they are received behind any of our on-time applicants. If a student is on the waiting list, A parent may do the following. Your student can remain on the waiting list, which we're asking for your patience at this time, because some schools did accept a lot of students out the gate. However, there's potential for schools to accept more. However, you need to be patient and wait till at least after maybe spring break before you decide to submit a new lottery application. However, you may submit a new lottery application, but keep in mind that it will void your prior application and it will go in the order in which it was received behind any of our on-time applicants. Another thing, students are always allowed to enroll at their attendance area school. Another question that oftentimes comes up is, do I have to do this lottery process every year? The answer is no. Once your student has completed a lottery application, been awarded lottery placement, that student is able to continue in that school and also follow that school's feeder pattern from preschool to elementary, middle school, and then through high school. If at any time you would like to pick a different school choice, you may do so. Or if any given time you would like for your student to return back to your attendance area school, you may do that as well. So no, you do not need to do a lottery application every year. We'll go back. We have one school left that we forgot to do, and it is Wayne Business. That's Wayne Early College Business, grade 11. So Wayne High School Early College Business Program, grade 11. We'll be utilizing draw list number 1. Again, Wayne Business, grade 11. We'll be utilizing draw list number 1. So that's all I have for this morning's lottery presentation. I would like to thank you for joining us. I would like to thank you for your patience, and most importantly, thank you for your interest in Fort Wayne Community Schools. My name is Kyra Nolan. I am the Student Placement Manager with Fort Wayne Community Schools, and I would like to give huge kudos to my department at FACE, as well as the Technology Department with Fort Wayne Community Schools, and my fabulous District Registrar, Mary Kay Smothers. Please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. I can be reached at 260-467-2114, or you may also call the Family and Community Engagement Center at the main line at 260-467-2120. Again, as a reminder, results will be posted tomorrow, Wednesday, February 9th, and results will be available online only through the My FWCS parent portal. Please do not contact your schools and or FACE for your lottery results. Please log on to the My FWCS parent portal, where if your student was awarded, you will need to upload your ID as well as your student's birth certificate in order to accept your student's lottery award. For those of you who were not awarded, we ask that you please be patient and work through the process. And if you have any questions, my email address will be included in some email correspondence that you will receive as well. Feel free to reach out to me. But that concludes today's lottery, and I thank you for your participation.